What's up, guys? Ice Boy here.
So yes, I have been playing Diablo 3. Dane, that son of a bitch who stole my Jaw rune way back in PD2, he kind of got me into it, man. He hit me up on Discord. Links in the description below. Y'all gotta follow Ice Boy on Discord. I don't know why you don't know that I have that now. But he hit me up on Discord and he said, I've been playing Diablo 3, dog. You should get on here. And the truth is, I've kind of been wanting to play Diablo 3, alright? Sometimes I get in the mood for it. And they make all sorts of changes and shit every season. I think this season is relatively recent. I think the current season is like a week or two old or some shit. But, you know, they're trying. They're trying a little bit to try to pull this game into the area of maybe being a little bit more interesting and complex and shit. So, it's fun, and for a little while. Like, I strive to find this out. It's fun getting there. Ugh. Like, this character got to level 70 in about 3 minutes straight. Not even fucking with you guys. Because I was in a tournament game, or a high tournament game, and Dane had, like, some Paragon level 700 monk, and he was just beating the toad out of all the enemies, and my character got to level 70 very fast. And then I started hitting a bunch of Paragons. But nonetheless, I mean, this is a Necromancer Vaman, and I guess this game was made back in the day when Blizzard was okay with making, you know, kind of appealing Vaman. Like, unlike what they were doing with the D2R, of course, and kind of, well, I'm hoping it goes in this direction again for D4, but I guess we'll see. So far, it looks okay. I think the sorceress in that game in D4 actually looks okay, and they have a bunch of customization and all that. But of course, this is just a very minute thing. But nonetheless, this is my Necromancer Vaman, and she's level 70. Forgot what her name is. Necraboo is her name. And I'm kind of working my way on getting this set. But here's the thing. So, Paragon is, I remember when this came out for Diablo 3, I was excited. I was like, oh shit, are you kidding me? It's like, so you can hit max level, which I never liked. They got the little max level thing. Well, I do like max level, but I don't like it when you can reach it in like 5 fucking minutes. I kind of like the max level thing like in Diablo 2, where you never fucking reach it, if you're me anyway. You don't even really get close. You get to like level 92, 93, and then you just can't take it anymore, and you just stop, and this is about as high as you get. But I like having the goal there, you know, like I like having the bar set. The bar's set there in Diablo 2. You got the 90, you got the 99. But this video isn't really about that, right? Because I know it's not about arguing the point that it needs to be like Diablo 2. Because the thing is, dog, I mean, this is a controversial topic, right? The Paragon thing that they have going on with Diablo 4. But let me go back for just a moment. So, when Diablo 3 announced Paragon, I was excited. I was like, oh, that's great, because now, even if you play like 20 hours, say you're max level, right? Say you're level 70, but then you have these Paragon levels, and the Paragon levels in Diablo 3, I don't know, they go to like 10,000, 20,000, I don't even know. I don't even know there's a fucking max to them. Let me know in the comments below. As far as I see it, there's no fucking max to it. You can get like over 1,000 and shit. And it takes forever when you start getting in 900s and all that. But I like the idea initially because it kind of incentivized you to play, and you didn't just totally miss out if you didn't find shit. Like in Diablo 2, for example, let's say. If you're, 99, or if you're a 92 character, and you die a couple times, you're not really caring so much to get to level 93, you just get 5 stat points, and it takes forever to get there. But with Paragon, I mean, it's kind of a similar concept, but nonetheless, with Diablo 3, once you get level 70, you start gaining Paragon levels. And like I said, they're like fucking infinite or some shit, but it starts taking forever. But the thing is, all you get per Paragon level are 5 points, alright? And there's a lot of these you can max. You can max all this shit, except, you can max all this bullshit. See, like this one's max, 50 out of 50, right? This one's close to being max. Okay, it actually says you can max them out of 50, 50 out of 50. But the one you can't max, oh, apparently there are two. Intelligence and vitality, or your main stat point rather, and vitality. So the thing is, once you start getting way up there in Paragon, you're grinding your fucking ass off. All you get to look forward to, if you finally get to, say you're at Paragon 856, right? All you get to look forward to when you get to 857 are 5 fucking stat points. 5 measly ass stat points at that. Because these numbers start getting so fucking big in Diablo 3, and I'm not going to get into that right now. Alright? In relative to how I think Diablo 4 should go. But of course, they got to bring those fucking numbers way down. They got to bring those fucking numbers way fucking down. You know, putting a DPS on items have to be like 200, 300, some shit like that. But don't bring that shit into the thousands. Fuck that. Give me a hell yeah in the comments below, you guys with me on that. But it's very minute, and it's not very impactful at all. Going to 856 to Paragon 857. You get 5 fucking stat points. And when you get like 700 fucking intelligence per gear, I mean, when you can do some weird shit where you make a bonus to all your items. You can get an additional 750 of your main stat. So you have like 1,500 of your main stat on every fucking piece. You know, these aren't like Diablo 2 numbers that we're working with here. So when you get that level, then you get like 5 points. It's barely even noticeable. So I was like, okay, let's go back. Why can't this just be like Diablo 2, where at least there was a cool way to measure one another and to compare one another to, like this guy's 98, this guy's 97. It's quite a crowning achievement, and that's nearly gone in Diablo 3. You just have these numbers so crazy, just 1,000 fucking Paragon. But here's the thing, dog. I know a lot of you guys, I don't know if you're gonna like this, but because I'm not entirely against the idea of having infinite Paragon. And before I was like, fuck that, dog. I was like, you gotta have, like it was in Diablo 2. But what if in Diablo 4, it'll feel similarly to Diablo 2 in that we just never get to 99. Because who really gets to 99? Have you guys ever got to 99? I know a couple of you have. And half of you who said that you did probably fucking didn't in the comments below. But let me know in the comments below if you dogs ever reached 99. But here's the thing. That was cool to measure each other with that, right? But what if... I mean, it almost feels infinite, the 99 thing, because I don't never get to 99. If they have the Paragon thing in Diablo 4... Because what I liked about it in Diablo 3 initially, when I heard about it, but then, of course, the way it played out isn't good because of the reasons I've stated. You have so many stat points already, it just doesn't even matter. You put just 5 fucking points. All you get it's nothing to look forward to, and it's not impactful at all once you start getting the high levels. So I didn't really... once it started playing out, I realized it kind of sucked ass. But what if they did something where it was more impactful? Where, say there were like, say there were points you could reach in your leveling. Like, say that at like 200 Paragon, and say it takes forever to get to 200 Paragon. I hope they make it more difficult. Make the Paragon, if they're going to have so-called infinite Paragon, make 500 Paragon almost feel like what it takes to get to 99 in Diablo 2. Something like, keep the numbers kind of low. Make 500 Paragon be what it feels like to get to 99 in Diablo 2. Only, you'll still be able to surpass that. It'll just take forever. But the good thing about it, like I said, is it kind of rewards you to play. Even if you don't find shit. Say you have so much godly gear all over your character, and you bust your ass for 30 hours just trying to find something decent, but you just don't find shit, right? Of course, crafting materials might be something you could argue you could find. But we'll see how they do the crafting materials in Diablo 4. I'm not quite sure how they're going to do that yet. But it's just kind of a lost cause then if you play 30 hours and you don't find shit. I just completely wasted my time. Like, say you were 99 in Diablo 2, so you're maxed out. Complete waste of time then, kind of. Compared to actually having, the Paragon to continue. Because then you're always being rewarded still a little bit. But what if they had, like, thresholds that you would reach? Like at 80, 85, and then maybe at, like, 90 Paragon, and 100, where it wasn't just these little minute stat points and shit, but there were things you could open up that were, like, game-changing. And I think they might be heading this direction, but I'm not entirely sure, because they have, like, the little legendary nodes and things like that. Maybe that's what they're doing. In which case, maybe having an infinite Paragon would kind of be okay, because once you get all godly geared out, you're still thinking, well, hold on, if I can finally fucking get to level 350 Paragon, if I can just bust my ass and get there, I got this cool node, or whatever they call them, a glyph or some shit. I don't think it's a glyph. It's something else. Let's call it a node in this case. Like, it's kind of, what they're doing in PoE. We got this little node and shit, this legendary node that I can learn at 350. And this legendary node for, like, say, my rogue, what it does is awesome. It incinerates all your arrows. So when you multi-shot, they all do a set amount, say maybe a set amount or a percentage weapon damage. I don't know yet. I don't know what I prefer, but the percentage weapon damage thing is really weird because, I like having the skills do straight up flat damage, and then you can control your skills individually. I think that's where they're headed with Diablo 4, where I last checked, where you level up your skills, and it's not just always all built around your weapon damage. That's bullshit when they built around your weapon damage. That's fucked up. I don't like that at all. It takes some customization and some depth out of the game. But say you have some awesome node you can learn at 350, then you always busting your ass, you're not finding anything, but you still have a goal to strive toward, right? The 350. And then say at like 355, which maybe takes you forever to get to, there's another cool thing that's kind of a game-changing thing for your character. Like, there's a 2% chance. There's a sludger node you can learn where there's a 2% chance when you get hit that you'll spawn a replica of yourself, a shadow version or something, and they'll do X amount of damage per enemies. And I don't know, they die off or they survive. They just don't take damage, something like that. Just something crazy like that you can really look forward to as you're leveling. You know what I'm saying? I'm curious though what you dogs have to say about this. I mean, before I have bitched a little bit about something along the lines of how they should just have it like Diablo 2 and just keep it like that. But I don't think that's the case. It's not worth it. I don't think that's where they're heading, because I believe the max level cap is 100, and we're all going to get to level 100. It seems, without much issue, I would guess. But then we have the Paragon thing. So the Paragon thing is key. What are they going to do with that? What are the limitations? Are there going to be limitations? And or are there not going to be limitations? But what do you guys have to say about that in the comments below? Do you feel like they should just have a limitation to it? Like say that they do have 500 Paragon, and say 500 is just the max. Then you're just maxed out. You can't go any further. No more experience being gained, and then you just have to do what you do with your nodes as you progress there, and you can't learn the whole skill tree and all that. But theoretically, if they were to take that cap off, you could think, like, damn, if I were to play this game for fucking ever, I could eventually learn the whole skill tree. But what if they made that like impossible? Like you couldn't actually. In theory, you could. Like if you had a fucking robot playing the game all day, 24/7 for like 50 years, then it would be able to complete the whole skill tree. But we all know that we wouldn't get there, right? Like, what if they do have it in that way where there isn't a cap? To me, I almost feel like that might be a bit more appealing if they have it in that way, where there isn't a cap, but there are those set like accomplishments that you can make. It's not like Diablo 3 where it's so incremental it's nearly worthless, and these numbers just get so big. Keep those numbers down. Keep those numbers down, I think. Like I said, maybe 500 max in terms of where it starts feeling like getting you've achieved 99 status in Diablo 2 in terms of time investment. Keep them kind of low. But what if they do have that shit like in theory kind of infinite? Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments below. If they have those tiers that you can reach, I feel like it would be more incentive to want to invest in your character. You know? I don't know. Let me know what you dogs think about that in the comments below. Do you want like it to be a finite-based system or a, in theory, infinite-based system? Let me know in the comments below, dog. And I'll talk to you guys later. Appreciate my patrons. I've just received a few as of recently. I will shout all you guys out. The earliest to shout out would be Azure Wordsworth. Hey, yeah. And they gave me a rather generous amount of shekels per month. So I appreciate it, sir. Thank you for your contributions to the Ice Boy. Links in the description below if y'all want to support the Ice Boy. And to you, Azure, may your finances be blessed, sir. May your youth be renewed like that of the eagle. And may you have
Many wives. Peace with you.